Good afternoon, everybody, or good morning, everybody. This is Nate over at Bullion RV in Duluth, Minnesota. Got another video for you today outside on a brand new 2026 Keystone Cougar 23 MLE. That's right, the 26s are here. So we're gonna go over some features on the outside, get you on the inside, show you some cool things. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let's get started. So you can see right off the bat here that we have the new front cap here. It looks very aggressive, very cool. Also, it's kind of a side note, sitting next to our brand new Cherokee Arctic Wolf. That's right, the new Arctic Wolves are here, so stay tuned for some videos on that. But let's get back to the Keystone Cougar. So coming up front, you'll see the Kurt Helix hitch. And we'll cover some of the dimensions here, not dimensions, but some of the weight ratings here, if the camera can pick that up. Moving on forward, spare tire, battery hookup, battery disconnect. Up in the top there, solar charge controller. To the right of that is your solar panel disconnect. And you can see we got old Trusty out here today, the old jump box. Here's our docking lights. Just so I don't bonk my head, I'm going to take a step back and do a side profile. Looking nice. Propane tank's gonna be in there. You have two 20-pound propane tanks. Actually, now that I'm second guessing myself, yep, two 20-pound propane tanks. Other one is on the opposite side. Looking into the large amount of pass-through storage, you got a nice light down here. Outdoor shower attachment, power cord, everything that you're gonna need. And then off to the back over there, which we'll make our way over there, you'll have that LED light. Nice to have the electronic leveling on here. This unit is prepped for an inverter. And you'll see off to the right here, external shower, winterizing, city water connection, tank flush, black tank, gray tank, and some cable with some solar on the side. So everything in one convenient location, making things a lot easier. To the right of that, furnace and hot water heater. So I like how everything is all together. We'll get a look at the aggressive wheels and tires. Set of Goodyear tires on this. Moving on down. .50 amp service here. And then coming around to the back, you probably hear the traffic in the background, so my apologies. So up top, we got to prep for a backup camera, ladder to get up on our roof to make sure everything's all cleaned off. You also do have a hitch from the factory on this as well, so that is capable of 3,000 pounds. Let's see if I can get the camera to hover over that there. Hopefully it can. Moving around to the other side. So I actually have the awning out today, so nice day. It's not hot, it's not cold or anything like that, just a little bit smoky, but nice to have that awning out. Large power awning. Sweet Hot Point beer fridge here. And once again, this is a 23 MLE. Hover over some information for you guys here. And you also do have your speakers on the outside to crank some tunes. Looking at the other side of the pass-through storage now. So there's that light that I was telling you about. And what's really cool about this is, so you'll have some more cable outlets here, but you see, this is actually for your awning, so I could do everything from outside. So I can extend, and I can retract. So I don't have to go inside for anything at all. So let's move on to the inside. You'll see that we have these new steps. We also have the Winnebago Thrive that started doing these steps too, which I really like these. So nice steps, nice big grab handle. Moving on in. There's that fire extinguisher for safety. And then just doing kind of an overview of everything right away. It's a really nice fifth wheel. So let's get started. So you'll have the dinette area that comes down into a bed. Up above that is your TV. All the way up top, you'll have your air conditioner. Some storage drawers for the dinette. Up above the TV, or to the right of the TV and the left of the TV. That's going to be our controls for our stereo. So Bluetooth, just power that thing on. You can connect via Bluetooth, crank your tunes. But without going into the kitchen yet, I'm just going to hover back on over. So we have our nice recliners here. You can see we got a spot for 3. Nice recline. And then you probably saw me flip this up, but I think this is super unique. All your device charging. Easily accessible. We got our controls here for our heat function. And then if I just want to relax, kick up the recliner. Actually, this is incredibly comfortable. And just watch TV, have the AC come down on me. It's going to be a nice relaxing day. So, enough of that before I fall asleep in the chair. Let's look at the fridge and freezer. Perfect. And then we actually have a little storage drawer underneath the fridge. That kind of blends in. I really like that. So taking a step back, jumping into the kitchen. Nice big oven for your pizzas. Followed up by our 3-burner gas cooktop. There's a speaker for the inside too, so you can crank your tunes on the inside. Very large sink. I like what they're doing here. Plenty of storage for plates, cups, and bowls. Lots of storage. I mean, this goes back quite a ways too. And then since I'm on the kitchen counter area, lots of kitchen counter space. And then stats will be up at the beginning of the video here, but just to get a little bit more information, as long as the camera can focus on in here, feel free to pause and get a little bit more information. Keystone Owner's Manual, everything you need to know is going to be in there. Yeah, these drawers go back quite a ways here too. I mean, you could fit a lot of stuff in here. So, microwave. And then flipping on back around, so now my back's towards the kitchen. Just doing an overview of everything here. So we covered the dinette, we covered the recliners, saw the fridge, TV area. This is your slide. And then moving forward into the pantry area. But first I want to cover, you know, these new lights that Keystone is doing here. So the camera might get a little bit funky with this one, but just bear with me. So you can freely adjust the lights here. So I think that's really cool, instead of like just kind of like some of the standard touch lights. So you'll see these scattered throughout. Now jumping into the pantry, I'm not sure if you saw that through the door, but this actually has an auto light on it. So when you open up this door, grab your snack at midnight without waking anybody up, you can sneak some snacks. Don't sneak snacks if you're gonna get in trouble. But lots of space in this pantry here. Nice amount of counter space. Put the coffee pot, put some stuff up here. Speaking of touch light, there's a touch light. More device charging there. Inverted outlet down below that. Little bit of storage up here. And And then what's cool for the dinette, so now I'm kind of on the inside, just about getting on the inside here, so you could put your shoes under here, so that's not going to go all the way through to the dinette, so definitely a good spot for shoe storage there. After a long day of hiking, coming on up, going into the bedroom and the bathroom. So here's our control board, and you'll notice, see another one of those adjustable lights here. And we'll have our thermostat. Coming on into the bathroom, porcelain toilet. Lots of spots for the towels. And even up above, there's our vent. Good amount of storage for the bathroom sink here. And I actually really like this sink. That's actually really cool. Plenty of room. Nice big mirror. There's my beautiful face. Little medicine cabinet area to here. Floss, toothpaste, deodorant, male products, female products, you name it. We'll get a look at the shower. And the skylight. Functional bathroom. It gets the job done. So coming on into the bedroom here. Nice big king bed. Look at that. There's another one of those lights. Let's see if it messes with the camera in here. Yep, it messes with the camera. So we'll change that. So moving on in. So you have a nice spot back here for your TV. And this unit is prepped for washer and dryer. But if you want to use this as clothing storage, you could do that as well, but there is a lot of versatility here. So, you know, on these smaller fifth wheels, you know, the common problem is not having enough storage in the bedroom, but actually you got a lot of space to work with in here. Alright, moving up. And then, actually for the bed, on this one, lots of storage underneath the bed even. My apologies if I just shattered anyone's ears when I dropped down that bed. Storage underneath. Some more inverted outlets and some device charging right there. Some deep cupboards. And it's going to be the same on the opposite side, but her device charging outlets and storage, that's always a good thing. So nobody's fighting. And more storage there. Functional bedroom, not too much to go over. So moving on out. And now I'm standing up at the stairs. So coming on down, just getting one final view of everything. Very nice floor plan, very nice setup. And again, 2026s are here. So, my name's Nate over at Bullion RV in Duluth, Minnesota. Just wanted to get this video out for everybody. All of my information is going to be in the description box down below. Feel free to call me, email me, text me. I'm more than happy to set up an appointment with anyone who's watching this video. And again, thanks everybody for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in the next one.